Valma Garns here, also known as the Valminator, your permanent results coach. This is episode 40 of 365 episodes. Today I had someone, not today, but someone had said something to me about how they were having a difficult time coming up with 10 things, because I say for gratitude list, because we're still talking about gratitude here. They were talking about how difficult it was to come up with 10 things. And so let me just tell you about a little tiny snippet of my journey into trying to come up with 10 things, because that took a while for me to come up with. The first time I actually sat down and tried to come up with five, I think I started off with 3 things. It took me 45 minutes. I'm not kidding and I'm not exaggerating, but that's the state of mind that I was in. So you really have to, I'm not saying you were in a poor state of mind or if you're having trouble coming up. It's just one of those things that you have to practice over and over again in your brain. It takes time to be able to develop that muscle. It's like a muscle, like anything, like a workout, you have to develop those muscles. And then from there, I think I went to 5 things after I got good at doing 3 things. But I was repeating almost the same thing over and over again because I just got frustrated because I couldn't come up with anything new. So I would just keep saying the same thing, my husband, my kids, and my life, or something like that. But it was the same thing over and over again. And I was like, I couldn't possibly get anything out of this because I'm not really changing anything. And I felt like nothing was changing. So I went from 3 things, and then I think I was changing it up. I was like, okay, I can't keep naming the same 3 things. How much sense does that make? So then I thought, well, how about 5? After I got really good at going with 3, then I thought, well, maybe I'll try 5. So then, after I got really good with 3, and 3 was coming easily to me, then I was like, okay, well, let's do 5, and then I went to 5. And then after that became easy for me, I was like, okay, well, then how about we up the ante and try 7? So, I mean, this was a process for me. It wasn't anything that really came easy to me. It has to be something that has to be worked with. And so for you, maybe it's going to be just the 3 things or the 5 things or whatever. For me, I don't want to repeat the last thing that I've done because I don't feel like you can repeat the same things, but you can repeat something about that thing. Here's a for instance. If I say my kids, because I really, everybody loves their kids, I'm in love with my kids, but if I have a conversation with them, then I can say, I love how my son said this, or I love that he's now starting to see this. So it can be about the same things, it just can't be those same things. So you're just finding the smallest and minutest details in whatever that thing is, rather than just keep repeating that same thing over and over again. That's what works really well for me. I'm not saying it has to. I'd say try it out for yourself, see how it works for you, or if it works for you. But you have to keep trying different things until you feel like you're feeling something from it, because you can't keep repeating those same processes if it's not really working out for you. So I would suggest you come up with your own little tidbits of stuff. I find writing it down works for me. There's people that will lie in their bed and not get out of bed until they feel like they've felt through their gratitude, the things that they're grateful for. They don't have any they don't get any currency out of writing it down for them. You know what I mean? So you have to find those things that work for you. Don't keep doing the same crap that's really not working for you. I'm here to give you suggestions, and maybe you can teach me a few things if you've tried something that works for you, and I could let other people know. You know what I mean? So just keep trying and not giving up on it. I just was flabbergasted when I found out that that Americans are the least amount of people that would ever spend any time with any sort of gratitude. I found that really kind of bothersome, and I think that that's it's the most simplest way, I think, it's almost like a straight trajectory into happiness that we're sort of avoiding or not spending time with, especially for not even giving it any credence or trying it out. So anyway, hey, Katya! I'm waving at you. Thank you for joining me. I'm so hella early today. Thank you for being here. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, you guys. Thank you so much if you stopped by or if you're watching the replay on this. I really do appreciate you. Make sure you join me for gratitude. Today is my gratitude day. Make sure you post something on my post, and I'll repost it in my stories if you feel like there's something that you want to contribute to the whole gratitude post today. I do that every single Friday, so please feel free to join me on that. I will see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Thank you. I'm glad you love my messages. I love that you love my messages. Thank you, Katya. You guys, I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Bye. Make it a great day. Bye.